guys, today I'm filming my next update in my 365 days of samples series. So I am filming this a week late. Last month's update was filmed a week late as well, so I am tracking 4 weeks of progress. I'm hoping next month's video will be on time. Hoping. So that means I will have less progress in my next update. If you guys have not seen this series for me, I'll link my playlist for this year. So I have so many products to talk about here. This is gonna be a long video, but I am filming this at 10 o'clock at night, so hopefully I won't ramble too much. So we're gonna start by talking about the things that I finished. And I actually used up the rest of my joint shampoo and conditioner packets that I had left in my collection, which is super awesome. Now we're just on to individual shampoo and hair mask samples. So I used up 5 this past month, which is pretty good. The first is the Klorane Anti-Pollution Detox Shampoo and Protective Conditioner. I really enjoy this one. This is my favorite Klorane shampoo conditioner set that I've tried. I love the mint scent because I feel like it's very cleansing, clarifying. It really invigorates my scalp, which I love. And I do think that this is a nice product. I'd be happy to use some samples of it, but I would not purchase it because I do prefer the Bosley Revive line. So this is the Nourishing shampoo and the volumizing conditioner for non-color treated hair. And in the past, I've used up some foil samples of the version that is for color treated hair. I honestly felt like these were exactly the same. I have not dyed my hair in a long time, as you can tell by my extreme roots. So I will, have to try this after fresh color, but I've mentioned before that I don't have an issue with my color fading. It just grows out, and that's because I dye my hair a very natural color for me. So I think like whether I got the one that was for or not for color treated hair, I think it would work the same for me. Y'all know I don't know much about anything, so it's possible that it's doing things I don't realize, but I love this one. This does an even greater job of really like stimulating the scalp, which is amazing. I don't have any bald spots in my hair. My hair is not super thick, but it also isn't thin. I do have a lot of hair that falls out, but I don't think it's an excessive amount I need to be worried about. So it's not necessarily that I need the like hair growth properties to this, but it can't hurt me at all. And I really enjoy this. And I did see the calendar for the Ulta hair event, and I know that this is going to be part of the sale. So I actually do think I'll pick it up because it will be half off, which is a really great deal. So I will be buying the color treated hair version of this, and I would pick this one over the Klorane, but the Klorane is nice as well. Then I used up this like newer brand. I was gonna call it an indie brand, but it's sold at Target, so I guess that means it's not indie, but you guys let me know. I'm not really sure. So this is the Sauce Beauty Intense Repair Shampoo and Conditioner. The shampoo says it is with mint and peppermint oil, and the conditioner is with coconut oil, banana, and hara honey. I love the shampoo, that mint and peppermint oil. Again, I love the smell. It's very refreshing and stimulating to my scalp. The coconut conditioner was just okay. I'm not really a fan of coconut or banana scents, but I don't hate them. So it was fine. And this is actually very affordable. I think it's $10 each for their full-size bottle, which is great. So it's something that I would consider purchasing the shampoo and probably pairing it with my favorite really conditioning conditioner. Next, I tried the Verb Mild and Color Safe Cleanse Hydrating Shampoo and the Enrich and Restore Soften Hydrating Conditioner. This was fine. Has a nice scent. I think it's a little bit too hydrating for my hair. I do have very greasy roots, so it's not something I would repurchase. Last thing is the Amika 3D Volume and Thickening Shampoo and Conditioner. Again, love the smell. Amika products have like that like sea buckthorn berry or whatever that's called, some sort of like a thornberry kind of a scent, which I absolutely love. And I did like this one for me. It didn't make my hair too greasy. I don't think I would buy this in the full size. I know Amika is a relatively expensive hairline for me who's used to using like Suave and L'Oreal and stuff like that. So this is not something that I would purchase right now, but I do actually like this one. This is one of my favorite shampoo conditioner packets that I've tried. I also used up my leave-in hair product, which was the Bumble BB Thickening Go Big Treatment. I was right here at my last update, so only a little bit of this left. And I told you guys that I felt like this left like a residue in my hair. It is supposed to be followed up with the BB Thickening Styler. I guess that's something that I decluttered in the past. And I think this would be nice for people that have wavy hair and want it to be a little bit thicker, or maybe people that have curly hair. I think this would be better for you. If you have straight hair like me, I don't think it will do enough, and I just didn't love the residue that it left in my hair, so this is not something that I would repurchase, and I actually decided to pass on the other samples of this that I have. Next, I have several skincare foil samples. The first is the Dermalogica Precleanse Balm. This does come in a squeezy tube, and it's like full-size packaging. This was a thicker texture. It did do a good job of breaking up my makeup, but it's more like it helped emulsify it for me, but then I still really had to get in there, and it did do a good job, but I think the Clinique Take the Day Out Balm works better. I think that's more affordable. If not, at least the Clinique goes on sale fairly often at Ulta, so I would pick the Clinique Balm over this one, but it was still good. Then I had the Soap & Glory Vitamin C Facial Wash. Now, I thought this would smell like oranges, like most vitamin C products do, but it has kind of like a refreshing minty scent in it, and there are a little bit of exfoliating beads in here, but there are only a few of them, so it is a very gentle exfoliator. I would use this as a cleanser, not as an exfoliator. I tend to use those things in combination. This was nice. I like the scent of this. I enjoyed it. I would love to have a deluxe sample of it, but it's not something I'm going to repurchase. I do prefer the Mara Badescu Acne Facial Cleanser over this one. I did have a second sample that I had pulled, but I didn't end up using this, and I'm just going to give this away to a friend so they can try it out because I have a lot of things to use up, but I did enjoy it. Then I have the GlamGlow Tropical Cleanse Daily Exfoliating Cleanser. This does have a nice fruity scent, but it's not too intense. I've told you guys before, I don't love scented products, and this does help exfoliate, but it has more exfoliating particles than the Soap & Glory, but it's still relatively gentle. I think this did a nice job, but it's not something I would repurchase. I have other exfoliators that I think do more for my skin. Then we have some serums for the daytime. I use the Ole Henriksen Truth Serum. I love this for a vitamin C serum. It's a little bit sticky, but not bad. My makeup goes, well, I put moisturizer on top, then my makeup, it works fine for me. So this is something that I always love to get little minis of. I have not seen the long-lasting noticeable changes in my skin due to vitamin C, so I don't think it's something that I feel a need to repurchase right now, but it's something I do enjoy and I do recommend. Then I tried the Drunk Elephant TLC Framboise Glycolic Night Serum, and I had 2 foil samples. I only used one, but the next one I'm going to roll over into next month, or this month I should say. This was good. It's a AHA BHA blend, but what I noticed was at night when I either wash my face with these First Aid Beauty facial radiance pads, or even if I use my Pixie Glow Tonic, which I feel to be very gentle, when I went on top of those with this, it really stung my skin, which was weird. I haven't had that before, but today my friend Jean sent me a text message showing me that she had used up her Peach and Lily toner and essence, and I asked her what's the deal with an essence, and she said that it's just giving a little bit of hydration in your skin after something like a toner, which can be very stripping, and sometimes your face can burn if you don't splash your face with water or go in with an essence in between toner and serum. And that makes sense to me with this product. I definitely will try that out and see if it helps, because it made me a little bit nervous to use this just because it felt a little stingy on my skin. So I was able to use this on days where I just used makeup wipe, and maybe I just need to literally use a makeup wipe, take some water on a washcloth and rub my face and then put this on top. But let me know if you guys have had that issue before. What do you do to your skin before you use this product? And I just need to find ways to use it where it doesn't sting my skin so I can see what this is doing for me. So we'll see. I do have a deluxe size sample of this as well, which I'm kind of nervous to use. Then I did use up the Belif True Cream Aqua Balm. Absolutely in love with this. This is my favorite daytime moisturizer. Definitely will repurchase. I'm super lucky. I have a lot of foil samples that actually come with a lot of product, and I have several deluxe size samples as well. You do actually have 3 mils or 0.10 fluid ounces in this sample. This is 1.5 mils, so you get twice the amount of products in the Belif that you do in the Drunk Elephant. And this moisturizer, just a little bit, goes a long way. Obsessed. Definitely will repurchase. Then I had the Milk Vegan Milk Moisturizer. I did not like this. It was so thick. It was very hard to spread. And thank God it didn't smell like milk. I did not like this. I did get a deluxe size sample which I showed you guys in my haul last month. I'm gonna pass it on to a friend. I have no interest in using it. I did not like this. It's just too heavy for me. So I'm gonna be passing my second sample on to a friend as well. Then the next thing I used up would be the First Aid Beauty Facial Radiance Pads. This is just a travel pack that comes with 10. I used this on nights when I was feeling too lazy to get in the shower at night whenever I was taking a shower the next morning. So basically at night, I would just use my makeup remover wipe and then go over with this to get off any of that oil and residue from the wipe. Worked super well. I really like these, but I don't think it's something that I'm going to purchase. I used to love things like this back in the day. If you guys remember me talking about the Clearasil Rapid Action Pads, I used to be obsessed with those. They burned my skin, which I thought was good for me. I thought that meant it was doing something. So it's bringing me back to those days. If you guys have this, let me know what you feel like it does for you. It says it's supposed to help exfoliate, tone, and brighten. It's a handy thing to have, especially for travel when I like don't do my skincare when I travel. I just don't do it. I know, sue me, but I enjoyed this and I'll be happy to use up more, but I don't think I'll buy this anytime soon. But if I did, this is something that is also often in the 21 days of beauty. So now we're on to my deluxe size products that I used up for skincare. We got a bunch. So I used up my serums. For daytime, I was using the Sunday Riley CEO 15% vitamin C brightening serum. I like this one because it's more lotiony, whereas the Ole Henriksen True Serum is a little bit more sticky, it's a little bit more gel-like. I like this one. It's a little sticky, but not as much. I prefer this consistency, but again, I don't notice a change in my skin. But of course, I keep just getting these little minis to try out, but I'd be happy to get some more of these. And then for the nighttime, I was using the Sunday Riley A+ High Dose Retinoid Serum. I didn't notice this doing anything to my skin at all. I don't mind using this and I will continue using it up, but I don't know. Y'all know I'm not really good about skincare stuff. I would love to know what you guys have used. Like, have you used Sunday Riley products or Drunk Elephant products and actually seen a change in your skin? If so, let me know what product you use and what change you saw. And if you could, how long it took you to notice that change. Because maybe there are things that I'm not seeing, maybe I'm not using it for long enough, and I know everybody's skin is different, but I would just appreciate that from you guys. And then we have some moisturizers. So I used up my Belif True Cream Aqua Balm. Like I said, absolutely in love with this. I have several more little mini jars that I cannot wait to use up. Holy Grail Daytime Moisturizer. Then for night, I was using the Mario Badescu Oil-Free Moisturizer with SPF 30. This was a little thicker and it did give me a white cast on my face. So if you do have any bit of pigment to your skin, you definitely want to make sure you really rub this in or it will give a bit of that white residue on your skin. And I just didn't love it. It didn't do much for me. And then I used up my third sample of the Drunk Elephant C Tango Multivitamin Eye Cream. I hope this comes up as a point perk again because it lasts me for a month of daily use twice a day. And it's really good. I really like this, unfortunately. So that is a bummer, but the other eye creams I love are expensive as well. If you want to know the samples that I've actually used and liked enough that I would consider repurchasing them or purchasing them in the full size, I do have a whole video on that I filmed at the end of last year. I will link that up in the cards for you guys if I remember to. If I don't, please leave me a comment below and let me know. And the last thing, I used up my mask. I cannot believe it. I actually got through this pretty quickly. This is the Origins Original Skin Retexturizing Mask with Rose Clay. We were right here at the last update, all done. It was just a clay mask. It didn't do anything for me. I find these to be a little bit drying. I did make Justin wear this a couple of times, which he was fine with. And when I use masks like this, I do it on days where I'm not wearing any makeup. I put it on before I get in the shower, wait about 15 minutes and then wash it off, because trying to wash this off at the sink or even with a washcloth when Justin was like sitting on the couch took forever, and I got some in his eye. Like, it was a mess. He was not sitting up, he was not cooperating. So yeah, I didn't notice anything, wouldn't buy it. If I got it again, I would give it away. I'm just not a mask person in general. Then I used up a couple body products. I finished the Vitabath body wash that is Asian Orchid and Coconut. I was right here at my last update. Absolutely love this scent. It's something I would possibly repurchase if I got it with a good coupon. I think it lathered nicely. I do find it to be comparable to Bath & Body Works shower gel. So depending on how much it costs, and if I can get it on sale at Ulta, you know, I can get some Ulta points. I never shop at Bath & Body, except a couple times a year when they do the semi-annual sale, so possibly, but I love that smell. Then I used up my First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream. I cannot believe it. The markings rubbed off. I cannot believe it, but it's totally done. And I did do a couple of like all the way up my arm applications because I have been getting a little bit drier when I get out of the shower, and I've been washing my hands a lot. So I just made an effort over this past week and a half to finish it off. So I'm super happy about that. Then I did use up my Marc Jacobs Daisy perfume sample. I do enjoy this perfume. It's not a favorite like it used to be, but I would love to have like a little purse spray or scent bird size of this. So those were all the products that I used up this past month. Not bad at all. It definitely helped that I got through a lot of those foil samples. And now we're gonna move on to the products that I am adding in, as well as the things I'm continuing to work on. I'm gonna show you them in the order that I applied them, but in the description box, I will separate them out into in progress and newly added. So starting with hair, for shampoo and conditioner, I am now on to individual packets of shampoo and hair mask samples. I was drawing a blank. So for shampoo, I have the Form Clarify shampoo and the Briogeo Scalp Revival Charcoal and Coconut Oil Micro Exfoliating Shampoo. I was thinking this was the scrub, but it's not. It is like a shampoo, so that will be really nice. And then I have two different versions of Wella hair mask. This is the Envigo Brilliance with lime caviar. It's a vibrant color mask. And then we have the Nutra Enrich with goji berry deep nourishing mask. So we'll see if I notice any difference in my hair. I haven't tried anything from this brand before, so that's what I'm doing for shampoo and conditioner. So I've decided that for the rest of my updates for this year, I'm going to add in my foil samples and my deluxe size shampoo and conditioners so that I can try to work through them. Just last night, I did go through my sample stash and I got rid of several. There's just a few more I want to try, which I should be able to finish next month, and then we'll just be focused on deluxe size, which I'm so excited about because I have so many. And I recently decluttered my hair texturizers and my leave-in products and got rid of several, but for some reason I could not get rid of the shampoo and conditioners because I wanted to try them all. So anyway, the oldest ones I have, which I believe are from January 2019, that would be the Dry Bar On The Rocks Clarifying Charcoal Shampoo and the On The Rocks Lightweight Replenishing Conditioner. I think I do have one more like deluxe size sample set of these, so depending on whether I like these or not, I would either use up my second set later on because I'm using these up by age, or I'll pass it on. So we'll see, but I do think this will be a really nice line for me, so we'll see how much progress I make on those. I do want to use up my foil samples first. Then my leave-in hair products I added in last month. This is the Bumble & Bumble Hairdresser's Invisible Oil Heat UV Protective Primer. We were starting brand new all the way up here. We're now down to here. I love the scent of this. I do think it makes my hair feel very soft and conditioned. One thing though is when I spray this, I feel like it like gets all over the place and I can feel like where it lands on the carpet. But it smells super nice. I really like this. This is the 2-ounce bottle, and I do have two 1-ounce bottles in my collection that I definitely am going to keep and use up because I really, really love this. However, I do have an even smaller size and I am gonna put into my summer giveaway for you guys because I don't need all of them because I do have several other leave-in hair products that I couldn't let go of, but I do really like this one. I'm enjoying it, and I think it should probably take me 2 more months to get it used up. I do want to add in some more skincare foil samples. Again, I would like to try to get through these in the next few months. So the first one I have is the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Makeup 3-in-1 Makeup Melting Cleansing Balm. So we'll see how well this compares to the Clinique. Then for cleanser, so I have another of the First Aid Beauty Facial Radiance pads. I've already used like 1 or 2 of them, so I want to use up that set. Then I did recently get 2 foil samples of the Belif Aqua Balm Jelly Cleanser. I've never tried this before, so I'm super excited, and I do love Belif products, so I'm just going to start by using 1, and then depending on how I feel about it, I may use up the second one or pass it on. So we'll see, but I'll definitely use up 1 of them. Then For serums, I'm going to use up my second sample of the Drunk Elephant TLC Framboise Glycolic Night Serum. For nighttime moisturizer, I have 2 samples of the IT Cosmetics Secret Sauce Anti-Aging Moisturizer. Again, I'm just going to use one first. Depending on how I feel about it, I will either use up the second or pass it on. And then I do have an eye cream. This is the IT Cosmetics Confidence in an eye cream. My sister really enjoys this one. Whenever I get a deluxe size sample, I give it to her, but I haven't tried it yet, so I want to try this for myself. So just so I can make sure I get through this as best as I can, I'm probably gonna put my deluxe size on hold, but we'll see what I end up doing with it. So those are the foil samples I'm going to be using this month for skincare. So I am back. My camera overheated, so I apologize if the lighting is looking different. So I was just starting to tell you about my deluxe size skincare products. I'm just going to start this part again in case the lighting is different. So for makeup remover, I have the Lancome by Facil, and I was right here at my last update. I'm down here now, which I'm actually really proud of because this is something I forget to show in updates and I don't use very often. I prefer using makeup remover wipes or like a product in the shower over a liquid like this. So I mostly am using this to remove swatches. So with that in mind, it might take me 2 more months to get through this, even though it tapers, just because I don't reach for it that much and I'm not swatching in every video like this one. On to cleanser, I am using the Tula Purifying Face Cleanser. I've been using this for the past couple months. We were here at my last update, now I'm down here, which is really impressive for me. And that's because Justin and I are both using this, and I'm using the product a little bit more liberally because I don't love this, but I don't feel like I'm using so much where I'm wasting it. But I think it's gonna take me about 2 more months to use it up if Justin and I both use it, just because there's like more than this much left. So yeah, 2 months to be safe. And I am going to mix that with this mini cleanser. So this is the Indie Lee Brightening Cleanser, and my sister recently decluttered this to me. She just wasn't in love with it and she used up almost half of it. It settled kind of funny, so I just drew a line like that. I do have one of these unopened as well, so I went to use this one up, and if I like it enough, I'll keep the mini. If I don't love it, I will pass it on because I have a lot of cleansers to work through, but I would like to get my thoughts on this one. That way I can pass on mine as soon as possible if that's what I decide to do. So that might slow down the progress on both of them because I do want to use them in combination, but I'm mostly probably gonna be the only one using this, and Justin will still be using the Tula. So like I said, we'll probably prolong the progress for both of them, or slow down the progress on both of them, I should say. Then I have my exfoliator, which is the Dermalogica Daily Exfoliant. So this is a powder you pour into your hand, add a little bit of water, not too much or it will like separate too much. This does do a nice job exfoliating my skin. I think the Biore baking soda powder is better than this one. I just like the texture better. It's good, I'll use it up, but I will probably pass on other minis that I get just because I have other things I want to try. It's not bad, but I have other things I prefer. Next, for toner, I pulled this out of my travel bag because this is my oldest toner. So I've been trying to work on my jumbo bottle they give us for Christmas every year, which is so nice of them. And I'm working on the one from 2018. I've got like this much left, but it's a jumbo bottle. So that I got in December 2018. This was November 2018, so I would like to use this up first. I have a little bit more than half the products left. We're right here. So I'm gonna put the full size on hold and try to get this one used up first. And I could pour this into the big one, but I want to feel like I'm making the progress. It's hard with that one because it's so huge, but this will feel nice for me. And I do love that toner. For my daytime serum, I still have the Murad Acne Control Outsmart Acne Clarifying Treatment. I had ended up using the Sunday Riley CEO most days because I was not going outside, and a lot of times I wasn't even putting on makeup, or if I was, it was at the end of the night like today. And I didn't need something that was mattifying. I wanted to try to hydrate my skin a little bit more, so I hadn't been using this as much, but I do want to try to use it up this month. So this is, if I didn't say, the Murad Acne Control Outsmart Acne Clarifying Treatment. For nighttime, this is something my sister also decluttered to me. It is the Pharmacy Honeymoon Glow AHA Resurfacing Night Serum. And please let me know if this is not something I should be using every night. If I need to mix, like rotate this with some other things, please let me know. I want to make sure I'm not effing up my skin. But my sister got this from a Sephora Play. I don't know how long she's had it, so that's why I'm going to put this one ahead of my other serums, because my other ones are less than a year old, and this one probably is too, but just to be safe, and it kills me to not know how old something is in my spreadsheet, so I want to just use this up now. For moisturizers, I'm using some of the oldest ones in my collection. So for daytime, that would be the Boscia Revitalizing Black Hydration Gel. I've used this before and quite enjoy it, so that would be nice to use up. And you do get a lot. You get 0.44 fluid ounces or 13 mils. For nighttime, I'm going to be using the GlamGlow Good in Bed Passion Fruit Softening Night Cream. I have tried another one of their moisturizers, the one that was in the silver packaging, and I loved it for the daytime, so I am excited to try this one as well. That yellow color is like gross to me, but it still smells good. Then for eye cream, we have the Drunk Elephant C Tango Multivitamin Eye Cream. Like I said, I'm going to try out that IT Cosmetics foil sample, and then I'll go back to using this, but this is my last one. I do really, really like this. So that's a little bit of a boomer. And then my face mask, I actually had pulled out the Peter Thomas Roth Hungarian like heat mask, but it was too old. It smelled gross. I tossed it. It still had the warming effect, but I wore it once and that was it. Then I had the Volition Silk Gelée mask, which was too old as well. That one was from the end of 2018, so I had to toss that one. But this one I think is from January 2019. So I want to use this up. It still smells good. This is the Glow Recipe Waterman Glow Sleeping Mask. Would I put a moisturizer on and then this for night? Let me know. Is that too much? I don't know, but this is small. I don't know. Let me know what you think. But the smell of this is not too intense, luckily. But I really don't like watermelon, so I think I'll scoop some of this out with a spatula and try it once and see what I think of this scent. If I can't get past the scent, I will pass this on, and then I'll pull out another mask and I'll update you guys next month on that one. I do have a few more masks I would like to use, and that would be 4 different eye masks from Patchology. I have 2 of the Illuminating eye gels. I have one of the Rejuvenating and one of the Restoring Night eye gels. I don't know the difference in these. They all sound the same to me, but I would like to get them used up before they go bad or start to dry out. Then for body products, since I finished up my lotion, I would like to add in this one because I think this one is the oldest in my collection. And as you guys know, I don't use lotion very often, but with as much as I've been washing my hands, I need a little bit more hydration. So this is the Bliss Body Butter Maximum Moisture Cream in Grapefruit and Aloe scent. I love this scent, and this is the best lotion ever if you have very dry skin. It is incredible, not too slippery. It does soak in and like really has a nice lasting effect. It's not sticky. I really, really love this. So we are all the way down here. I believe it will take me several months to get through because occasionally I'll use it like all over my arms because they can be dry. I do have like chicken scratch. Oh wow, it looks really red and ugly right now. Don't look at it. It looks like freaking like red and purple bruise. Why? Not even hot. I guess I was. Earlier, like before I started filming, I was doing like a TikTok with Justin, like a little TikTok dance, so I got a little overheated. But anyway, I think this will take me several months to get through. We'll see. And lastly, for perfumes, in my little nice Derma sponge cup, it's where I keep my perfume samples. And I have 3 in here now. So my friend Jean sent me a little mini Dior Joy. I'm gonna save this for fall, winter. But then I did have these 2 little samples of Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue. This one is full, which full starts right here, and this one I've used a couple times, so we're down here. But I wasn't using those a ton because I was very focused on my project 20 in 2020 perfume, which is the Rollerball of the Marc Jacobs Daisy. And I'm going to show you a little spoiler for that update, which is coming in like a week and a half, 2 weeks or so, depending on when I get around to filming and editing. But 2 months ago, I was right here. Now we are all the way down here. So we only have a little bit left. I'm really hoping I can finish this month. I haven't been wearing perfume all the time when I've been at home, but I have been deciding to because I'm panning it anyway. I'm not using an excessive amount. I like the way it smells on me, so I feel a little bit wasteful because I'm not going anywhere, but at the same time, like, I'm smelling good for me and my husband still. So I am going to focus on getting this used up, especially because there's only that small amount left. But when I finish this, I will use up my Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue. If these roll over into next month, which will be freaking June, that will be okay. I think these are a nice like spring summer transition perfume, so that will be fine as well. I will be working on some like Project Pan perfumes also, but I'll get those used up in June, if not in May. So those are all of my samples. Now into my April empties. We just have 5 things here. The first would be this very messy looking pack of the Ulta Beauty On The Go Cleansing Makeup Remover Facial Towelettes. I've mentioned I don't like these for actually removing your makeup. I think that they burn, they sting, they don't do a good job, but they work really well for swatches, and I get these as freebies. So when I do, they're perfect for swatches, and that's it. I also used up this size of the Cinema Secrets Makeup Brush Cleaner. This would be 2 fluid ounces. And I did already repurchase this. This is the one thing I purchased during the spring VIB sale because I'm a VIB. I only get 15% off, which is trash. So this is all I repurchased. This is my favorite spot cleaner for my brushes. It gets all the product out. It smells really nice, but I do find it to be a little bit drying. So it's not something that I use all the time, except for some of my eye brushes where I use them with cream shadow. Those are synthetic. They don't seem to have any issue with this, but if you have natural hair brushes, this will dry them out a little bit. And I think natural hair brushes just tend to dry out over time, even when washing them with soap, but they definitely do dry out a little bit with this because I mean, it feels like there's so much alcohol in here. I mean, I feel like there has to be for it being a quick dry formula, but I don't know about that, but I really, really do enjoy this. I will continue to repurchase it. During like a later VIB sale, I might get not the jumbo size, but like the next size up, which I think is like $25 or so because I do really love it. Next, I have the Equate Beauty Nail Polish Remover 100% Acetone. This is a 6 fluid ounce bottle. As I mentioned, this size perfectly fits in my CVS Twist and Lock pump bottle, which I prefer because I can put my cotton ball on top and just pump it so I don't dump out the polish remover. They just updated this packaging, which like, I know who cares, but I think it is so much sleeker. It is so cute. I love this updated bottle shape, and it's still 97 cents. Can't beat it. I really enjoy it. I know acetone can be a little bit intense, and it's really helpful for me when I am using a like duochrome holographic polish. I don't do glitter a whole ton anymore, thank God, because it's so impossible to remove, but that works well for all polishes. Next, I actually decided I was done using this Morphe Jeffree Star makeup sponge. I decided not to clean it before I showed it to you because why? It's so much effort to clean my sponges in the first place. Why clean one I'm gonna throw away? So it looks like a mess, but I use my sponges for 3 months. I have a little bit of tear in here. I really liked this shape at first. I thought it was very cool. I thought this helped to like really like pack on my foundation. I use the pointed side for concealer. I do like the texture of this sponge. I think it is very soft when you get it wet, but something about that texture of the sponge with some products, I feel like it would like pick up if I like played with it too much. It would like pick up on itself because of the sponge, and I just prefer the Beauty Blender and the Real Technique sponges over this one. The last thing is a home product, and this is the Just My Scent Room and Linen Spray. I mentioned this last month. We had 2 bottles going at once for some reason, and this is the 4 ounce size. You can buy this from justmyscent.com. This is a brand that is made in Bunker Hill, West Virginia, where my aunt lives. I told you guys last month, this was something that, so she decided to throw my bridal shower, and one of our favors were like the little travel sizes of the different scents of this room and linen spray. And I absolutely fell in love. This is the Country Clothesline, which smells like clean laundry. My favorite is Sun and Sand, which smells like the beach. She does have a lot of different scents. I think she does candles and other things as well, but this is amazing. This bottle lasted me for months and months and months and months and months and months, which is amazing because it's it's like decently small. You wouldn't really think it would, but this is so much better than Febreze or anything else that you spray that like mixes with scents and is gross. This is a bathroom spray for us, but also if I feel like the house is just smelling a little stale before someone is coming over, we like to just freshen it up. But if you spray too much, it can be overpowering. So you don't need to go ham with it. Just, you know, spray a little, like 1, 2, and you're good. It's so incredible. I really recommend it. I will have their website down below. I believe when you like put that website URL in, it takes you to their Facebook page. So that will be linked down below. But so guys, this was a super long video. Thank you if you stuck through it. You're incredible. I'm sorry if I was like tripping over my words more than usual. It is 11:11 officially. So I'm gonna wipe off this mug, go to bed, but I am excited to start using some of these products or continue using them. And like I said, I'm gonna try my best to film next month's update on time. So it'll be a little bit less progress, but we'll see. I was impressed with what I was able to use up last month. So yeah, I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.